Represento las calles de mi tierra. Mi bandera, ay, mi bandera. Puerto Rico y todos los latinos. Sonamos donde quiera.
What's up, everybody? Nope, don't adjust your television set. I am live. What's going on, everyone? This is Sports Jedi Network. What's going on? It is Wednesday night and in a rare Wednesday night watch along. We are going to do AEW's Dynamite tonight. So what's going on? Hope everyone's doing well. It's the eve before Thanksgiving. Whether you're traveling across either by plane, automobile, train, and you can watch regardless of the fact if you're taking a Frontier airline flight and you listen to the sound of my voice, you can watch it with us on the playback. Playback from my video description on YouTube. You hit it, you're able to see tonight's Dynamite with us, watching along with us. If you don't have HBO Max, if you don't have the DirecTV streaming app, all that good stuff, you can watch it with us here on our playback app. We'll be streaming it live and in color. So come join us, come hang out with us. Of course, we are the Dawn of the Watch Along, Sports Jedi Network. And we want to say thank you to our sponsor tonight, Dude Wipes. Dude Wipes and the Sports Jedi Network, keeping you clean both inside and outside the ring and wiping out the competition clean. So hope everyone's doing well, man. It's ready to go. The Continental Classic starts tonight for All Elite Wrestling, where you see the brackets, the names, the categories. This is the fallout for their pay-per-view Full Gear, where a lot of people did enjoy Full Gear. I watched Full Gear. I thought it was a pretty entertaining show for most part. We have had our own. We didn't do a review. Normally me and Chris will do a review on All Elite Wrestling, especially since we don't really watch it all the time. We just do the reviews. When we don't watch along with it. Chris is the avid AEW fan. If you watch us on Weekly Wrestling, he breaks down the AEW part more. To me, I know everyone had an issue with the blood. Oh, it's so gory. AEW, so much blood, too much blood. You get it. To me, I think you're desensitized to the blood when it comes to All Elite Wrestling. It's the same thing as 3 matches in a row. If you're watching 3 matches and they all have referee bumps where the referee gets bumped, or get knocked down, it becomes repetitive. Like, oh, didn't we just saw this in this match? Or DQ finishes, either count out, disqualification. You tend to raise an eyebrow. And WWE used to do that many years ago. They didn't care, and I would hear the ire of complaints. That's where I think the IWC and the AEW, either sickos or non-sickos, has an issue with the blood. It happens. You just had a pretty good Blood and Guts television special aired a couple weeks ago, where the main feature was what the name of the show was, Blood and Guts, especially Skye Blue. She just came out looking like $1 million with the Crimson Mask and all that plunder and all that good stuff. Then you had it again on a lot of repeat matches, and you had the same thing. So, man, it's a tough one there. What's going on? James Jones is joining us in the chat. What's going on? Okay. Nice little card. Yes, we're going to talk about that in a second. Thank you for joining me here tonight. Yeah, let me pull up the card. I thought I had it here, and I must have closed. I closed my internet browser. That's what I did. I had the card here. I know we have the Continental Classic coming up, and let's get that. Let's get going with that. You're gonna have Darby Allin, Kevin Knight in one of those brackets tonight. It's gonna be fun one. Jet Set, Kevin Knight, Darby Allin. Do we see Darby Allin after coming off that loss to Pac? Does he rebound? Continental Classic I believe it's a point system. Then you move on after you get around Robin. John Moxley takes on Máscara Cagada or Dorada. Excuse me, said that wrong. Kyle Fletcher taking on Kazuchika Okada. Now this one, they're starting to plant the seed. A lot of people go on different platforms, and they like to say that AEW doesn't give you stories. To a degree, they're with half truth, but there's a story here with the Don Callis family. First and foremost, they have way too many members. Everyone could agree there's a lot of Don Callis members, but now they're telling the story when they have so many members. How do they keep a family content in line. You see the discomfort between Takeshita Okada and Okada. They have a dissension. They're not seeing eye to eye. Okada has given the Rainmaker plenty of times to Takeshita. Now Kyle Fletcher, when losing his TNT or TBS title, whichever one those are, he went back to the Don Callis family upset. Where were you guys to bother my back? They're telling a story, the unfolding of the Don Callis family. Now, Don Callis, he's a snake oil salesman. He's one of those classic heel managers here in 2025. And where does he align himself? When he goes to see the future in a Kyle Fletcher, is he going to go with the up and comer megastar in Takeshita, or the past legend in Okada? That's the small storylines told. Now, whether you choose to think that it's not appealing to you, no one gives a shit, because I'm gonna be honest. There's a very famous podcaster, and I'm not gonna just sugarcoat it. JD from New York says, I don't care about the stories. Well, the AEW sickos do care about that story. They're not catering AEW programming for just you. They're catering for that group. Again, AEW, not my cup of coffee, but I'm going to do it tonight because I want it to be an open mind, and I want to see it and invite it and enjoy the show and take a seat and see what's all the negativity, because I could easily watch his review and I hear nothing but negativity and disgust. It feels like he's disgusted to turn on Wednesdays to watch the show. And he's going to be brutally honest and tell you the truth. And MMFer, I've been doing it for 8 years. Beautiful. Beautiful. Listen, I've been an electrician for 30 years. I've got awards hanging on my wall, the best of the best as an electrician, but I'm always need to get better and my skill and trade. And the same thing with you. So I don't get where is his. If you don't like it so much, don't. You know what? Go play Destiny. You love it, but you don't. But you love this, the super chats. So don't patronize your audience. Just watch it, enjoy it. What's going on, Delon? Thank you for joining me. Heather Wright, what's going on? Well, the Continental Classic with bangers tonight. Indeed. And James Jones says, I have to admit, AEW is not mine either, but I'm loving it this last month. We got Daniel Barry Sports Highlight. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Wednesday to you. Happy Thanksgiving Eve to you. Appreciate, man. Off today, so I'm able to stick around. Good job. Yeah. Hey, again, if you ever want to join me on the comment, watch along, and same thing for Heather tonight, it's all open, man. Just let me know. Put the request. Anytime, put the request in, and I'll bring you on stream and have a conversation if you'd like to join me on tonight. We got about 8 minutes. We're going to be seeing it here. Again, open mind. Really don't do all elite wrestling. Again, not my forte. Chris's favorite brand, which, that's fine with, and we're going to watch it. I want to see it. I want to see the fallout. Do they have a strong fallout? We have a new champion, Samoa Joe. Can we see what's next for Samoa Joe? Is it is it Swerve? I personally think that kind of injury for Swerve Strickland came back a little too early. But All Elite Wrestling could use a mega superstar like Swerve back on their television, especially if Max Jacob Freeman is still doing movies. If he's too busy with commitment outside of projects outside of the All Elite Wrestling brand, then you need a Swerve to return, especially Ospreay not returning. They need superstar top power, and Swerve brings that, regardless of the fact if you like him or not. I think Swerve brings that, and it's also good to see Swerve in that fold. I don't know. Personally, I think he's a little 3 months. I just hope it doesn't reactivate where he's going to miss more time later down the road, because he has a style of wrestling, and his style is going at it 110% for the fans. Regardless if that's your cup of coffee or not, I got to respect what respect is given to Swerve Strickland. He's one that works and got himself over to the next level. What we're seeing in Swerve Strickland, the way his body has developed muscular and grown into, we're going to see that WWE has their man in Javon Evans that's going to grow a little bit, surpass Swerve Strickland. They have their Swerve, and it's just up to creator to bring them up to that part. But that's a conversation for another day. It's not about WWE versus AEW. No, tonight is the night to watch this fallout for All Elite Wrestling after the Full Gear pay-per-view. What's next for Moxley? Do they continue the Death Rider story? Do they continue the Death Rider story where the members of the family or of the fashion is a little bit frustrated with John Moxley tapping out. He's supposed to be this hardcore SOB tough guy who brings out forks, who brings out kendo sticks, who doesn't give a crap, who puts his hands down Effie's pants in the independent scene and all this other stuff, you know, who wants a sponsorship with Stay Freeze and Always with Wings. Is he that tough guy, or is he going to be a Peter and keep tapping out? That's the question here for the Death Riders. You know, are they going to boot him out? Is Pac taking the leadership? Or is Carlos Okada Clash Lonely, or even Daniel Garcia? To me, if they're going to get the Death Riders and they're going to move Moxley out of it, should be Marina Shafina. She should be the one to choke him out because she's the one to ride and die chick with him, ride and die with him, and she should be the one putting that and putting them, knock him out, put him to sleep, because you want to finish the downfall of John Moxley 100%. And there's no disrespect with the women. Again, it's not a disrespect. Marina should be the one because she, out of all people, the woman, the lady, the female of the group is the strongest body, and she choked you out. So yeah, I think to me, I would like to see that. I don't know if it plays out personally. No, yes, wrestling needs each other to grow. I wish others will see it. Yeah, I see that. Great there, James. Appreciate that. Swerve has to be the best thing in AEW for the last 2 years. Tony Khan pushes someone correctly for once. Yes, I agree. And Marina Shafina needs to be the leader. Yes, Death Riders finally need to turn on Moxley. We'll see if it happens. I'm intrigued to see how it happens. Well, yeah, I'm also intrigued to see how much of an overrun tonight's show goes. Definitely, I believe I say over and under 15 minutes, chat. You think it goes over at 15 minutes, top of the hour, or below it? Interesting to see where that is, because this is a loaded show where a lot of people are going to tune in, especially this whole entire week of wrestling. You know, Tuesday was taped. Tomorrow is going to be taped. Friday is going to be taped. So the AEW has an opportunity here to grab a live audience tonight, where it's going to be live television on Wednesday night. I know there's a tough one because there's a lot of NBA basketball going on. You know, Knicks taking on the Charlotte Hornets, where that takes there is a big viewership when it comes to New York Knicks basketball and NBA in general, and especially, you know, to get that demo to watch. That was before they watch that because maybe they'll want to watch wrestling because tomorrow they're gonna be full of NFL games. I don't know the mindset anymore of the fans anymore. You know, in this microwave generation that we live in. So who knows? Let's see how that goes with their ratings. I'm pretty sure they're going to be in the 600s. I think they'll be like in the 601. You know, I think they'll get something similar, or even high 500s, similar to Blood and Guts. This Fallout, Thanksgiving Eve, yeah, I think it's something where people are going to want to watch. Darby's that dude. He has a death wish. Wow. I'm glad you like Darby. I have another concept with Darby. I call him the wrestling pendejo. To me, he's a pendejo. That means he's a sucker, an idiot, or I don't like. Darby's a pendejo. He should be the face of the company. Darby should have went in Texas. He should have been the world champ. Or even before that, but he decided to be selfish and climb a mountain. That's just me. That's a lot of selfishness in the company where. The company is starting to trend downwards with viewers, ticket sales. The trajectory is declining. There is no time for people to be selfish. People are selfish when they want to abandon a ship. When they see, they don't get. Yes, we are. 214. Yes, and we're gonna put it on right now. As a matter of fact, let's bring in the last 2 minutes. We're bringing the AEW pillars right now. The AEW pillars. And here we go. It's Sheldon. We got Sheldon, one of the pillars of AEW, of course. That's 1/4 of the Big Bang Theory group. And why did it not come on? Here we go. And once the show starts, we'll put the volume up so you guys can hear it. And at least people could afford. And it's not about the affordability, because if it was that question about affordability, and that's the one thing that you guys, the AEW sickos, are waving your flags like crazy. Oh, it's so affordable. Okay, so why are you not at the 10,000 seat arenas as a norm on a Wednesday night? Why are you at the residency at 2,000 arenas? Why are you getting 1,500 or 2,400? I ask these questions because you guys want to wave. They're so affordable, and we're family friendly. which to a degree, but no one's really going. So is TNA, and TNA is having a hard time filling up 8,000 seat arenas. You know, their biggest number happened recently in Slammiversary and Bound for Glory, and right now the product hasn't been so hot and great for TNA. What is it that these companies are not doing to captivate us? But WWE goes and they immediately gets 10, you know, they didn't even announce a match. 35,000 for Survivor Series. I mean, and everyone's complaining how shitty the build is, and the build has been not that great. Why is going on with All Elite Wrestling? Why are you fans not buying your tickets and supporting this brand? Why are you letting the Cornettes, the Russos, and others totally poo-poo your product? This is where you guys should be going bananas and going to these shows and buying these tickets, showing up, doing these things. And we have a chance, because I think WWE Creative this year in 2025 hasn't been really. It's been safe. It's been to they're booking to their stockholders, not to the professional wrestling fans. And this is where All Elite Wrestling should be capitalizing, and they should be really taking advantage and making a dent in the professional wrestling world. And they're not. They're also plundering and doing, I don't know. All right, here we go. They got a new introduction. So we got a new intro for Dynamite. No more, what was it? Pointer Sisters. All right, here we go. All right. Nashville, Tennessee. Oh, it looks like a TNA taping here. All right, we got an op celebration. Now, do you open with that or do you not? I'm going to move my thing because I thought my partner was going to join me, but apparently he doesn't want to do AEW, so hold on. I'll go right in the middle. All right, here we go. The Blue League, Moxley, Kanye Casanoli, Tanesha, Roderick Strong, Makara Cagada, Orange Cassidy. All right, so the Blue League will be on Dynamite, and I guess the other one is on Collision. The Pinnacle is the brand new venue. Was there in May for a concert. Hopefully they film it properly. Let me ask you, how do you think it's going to sound acoustic wise? You think it's going to sound good for wrestling? Because if they're doing it for concert venues, it's going to, obviously they're going to have good sound with music. That's going to be a good one. Oh, Gold League. All right. You got Darby Allin. All right. So it's going to be mixer on both. Another banger in the orange and Claudio. Pockets. That's Pockets. I think James says, I think it has a lot to do with Tony Khan. It could be. Here we go. This is what I was talking to you about. No, they got some great names in the tournament. You know what? I appreciate that they didn't put none of the Hurt Syndicate or Bobby Lashley in this tournament. Not Bobby Lashley, this guy, Ricochet. I'm glad that they didn't put them in the tournament. They don't need to be in this tournament. Especially, you know, he's got that title, the national title. I don't know what's going on with the Hurt Syndicate. They want to create control, the rumors, and if they don't want to be in a tournament to put people over, I'm glad they're not in. I have a little bit raised an eyebrow why Moxley, but I think Moxley is going to be told within a story into the Continental Classic. So it's a 20-minute time limit. If you get 3 points for a win, a draw gets 1 point, and everyone's banned at ringside. So you got no plunder, no plunder, no nothing going on. Okay. So it's pretty much a one-on-one match here with a winner. And who is coming out here? Okay, the Proto Star. It's going to start off with Kyle Fletcher. Kyle Fletcher coming out. Kyle Fletcher. El protocolo. Protocolo, Kyle Fletcher. All right. Everyone is banned, but Don Callis is going to be on commentary. Okay. Why is Tony Schiavone sitting there like he just smelled a fart? He got that face like I just smelled it. All right. So el protocolo, Kyle Fletcher here. He's a stud. All right, here comes Okaka. Okuche Okaka. All right. It is a banger to start. Yeah, absolutely. I can see the sickos grabbing the turkey baster right now. They're getting moist. Wow, he's even got pyro. They even got pyro. Okaka got pyro. Man, look at that. He got a full Guate Mercado entrance. Wait. So they de-unified the titles then? So the Continental title was given up, but he's holding on the other title. Yeah, the entrance is 6 minutes in, and the entrance are taking a little long time here. All right. Okaka versus El Protocolo. Kyle Fletcher. Well, Chris is here. You're muted, but it works when the muted button's open. How are you, pal? Your microphone. Espérate, arréglate el micrófono. It sounds a little bit like you're underwater. Okay, a handshake. Look at this. A handshake. Oh. But there's a... Oh, wait a minute. Both men ready for the kicks here. Oh, we got Zombie Knox as the referee. Holy shit. They're going up against his own group. Yeah. Hot start here. The crowd is letting them know how they feel about Don Callis. Oh. We got a lot of grunting and back and forth here. Boom. Wait a minute. They're getting each other's face here. Forehead to forehead. In 1990 called. They want their chokers back, Kyle Fletcher. Look at that, Mark. This is the most wonderful time of the year. Continental Classic starts. Ethan wrestling. All right, look at this. Okada. That's the most work he's done in the next few weeks? With a roll there on a wrist lock. Look at that. Dual chance here, Okada Fletcher. Chris will join us in a second. He's resetting his computer. Finally, my favorite time of the year. Look at that. And then Mark wrote. He's starting off with Okada and Kyle. Oh, I'm very thankful for this. There you go. That's the best tweet that I read right now. Woo. Oh, look at this. A pat in the chest. Heather says, get ready for some mat wrestling, technical wrestling tonight, Paul. All right, collar elbow tie up. Is he going to chop him? Wait a minute. Let's see. Okay, he returns the gesture back. All right. Okay. If you guys are done stroking each other, let's get some grabs going. Here we go. Oh, that was nice. Beautiful shoulder tackle. Nothing with a good old classic shoulder tackle there by the Protocolo. Yeah, Chris will join us in a second. He'll be on. There he is. I hear him. Now we need to see him. He's John Cena right now. There he is. He's there. There he is. No, you got it. You know what? Heather makes a good point. At least the show didn't start with 15, 10 minutes of promos. But I'm going to be honest with you. You kind of want to hear from the new world champion. You should open.
I want to hear from Swerve.
Okay, even better.
I literally said this on Saturday during Weekly Wrestling. Why didn't we start with Swerve? This is a guy. What up, James? This is a guy who has not been in he's one of your biggest stars. He has not been on TV in so long. He actually came back sooner than a lot of people anticipated, including myself. Why aren't we hearing from Swerve? I understand if you want to start with your new world champion, by all means, do that. But you can get him on earlier into the show. Swerve is what we want to see. We haven't seen him in a while. That's just me personally.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
That's like Will Ospreay coming back and you start the show with this. Like, I want to hear from the returning guy who's world champion doesn't bother me either. It really doesn't. They both make sense.
No, either one. They should have, but they went with this. They went with this match, the Continental opener between Okada and
we're gonna get done with this tournament and then get ready for the Owen Hart in the beginning of the year.
Oh. No, and you still got a tournament for the women's tag team titles going on.
Yeah.
A lot of tournament. All tournament wrestling. Hey, look, the John Cena tournament ain't going good either. That's been
it's not going good. Hell no.
Before people say, well, WWE is doing a tournament too.
I mean, this is a good match. But
this is a staple in their company. This Continental Classic is a staple. But then you get desensitized when you do too many tournaments.
Just don't have Okada win it every fucking year.
What the hell was that? He looked like a ping pong ball. What was just?
Isn't that a disqualification?
That's what I thought.
What?
He got hit in his giglets.
What the hell?
I don't know what the hell just happened there.
He didn't even get hit there. He got hit in his fucking chest. He got super kicked.
Oh. I don't know. I guess. I mean. Yeah, unfortunately, people, we're going to have to see this here because I do not have HBO Max. Although they have a nice sale for 12 months, $2.99 for 12 months. It's not bad for HBO Max.
$2.99 for 12 months?
Yes.
Holy shit.
$3 Black Friday sale. $3 a month.
Yeah, I did all my Black Friday online. I got new headphones. I got a couple.
I think I'm gonna see if I get into that. I don't know. And just watch it on Max.
Max, it looks better on Max. I have Max because of my package for my cable or for my Wi-Fi, but I honestly think Max looks better than TBS on YouTube TV. But I watch it on YouTube TV. I'm
uncertain with HBO Max's future here because you buy that and then it gets bought out by Netflix and everything moves over to Netflix because internationally they're already giving you the DC movies on Netflix. That's the only reason why I'll get Max is to get for the DC comics. I really don't care about anything else on Max.
I like how Max I can watch all the old AEW pay-per-views though. That is
fair
cool.
enough.
I can watch. They have the AEW library. I can watch all the old Double or Nothings, Full Gears. Like that's cool. And they don't take a while to upload the recent ones.
Yeah,
like,
James
I'm sure
is right.
Full Gear would get uploaded on Max in like the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, because they're still in the pay-per-view cycle. You can still buy it in pay-per-view, and they want to make sure they get somebody might pay the $50. I don't know who to watch it. Where everyone knows.
I mean, it's not gonna. They're not gonna. They're gonna keep doing that model for a while.
Oh, by the way, Black TNA has a Black Friday sale on their website.
Yes,
nice.
I am aware.
Wow,
pretty
man.
good.
I'm
pretty good.
Man, that's good. You're lucky because I have my internet called a virus called low funzes. I got a virus called low funzes. So I can't buy
that
anything
silver
online.
hat's only $25. I might cave in. It's the shipping that's gonna be. I don't want to pay the like with Amazon. I got Prime. I can buy whatever I want, and the shipping's gonna be free. And but like you can't buy any of that shit on Amazon. And like I don't know, like Target, like all that.
You could and you can't.
You can and you right. So, but the TNA, it's there. If they don't fuck me over with the shipping, maybe I might put it in my cart and check out and see what the shipping looks like. Maybe I get a silver hat.
Okay. Oh, the trucker, Carlos Silva.
That yeah, or they don't have like a TNA logo shirt. They just have either the I'm TNA or they have, but the ones that I see just say like property of TNA wrestling, like doesn't just have like a plain. Unless I'm looking.
Oh man, if I knew that, I would have got it at the.
They had them. They probably had them at the merch, but online they got a little limited than usual.
Yeah, they got the logo, basic logo right across black shirt with the logo in red and gold, or red and yellow.
Yeah, online it's TNA. Like there's like the only ones there's like I'm Team TNA, property of TNA wrestling.
Oh no, Tom TNA is nice. You know what I want to get? I kind of want to get a TNA banner for the back here and just
I can't find one.
Redo it. I can't find one either. I want a TNA banner.
You probably have to get that shit like custom made or something.
No, I'm gonna ask the powers to bees up above, and they send me one. So when I do my live stream for them,
true.
Why someone else copy and paste the shit and start asking tomorrow?
Yeah, right. There are a couple people that have the big AEW one, but
I actually want I want a TNA neon. The way I have the WWE neon, I want a TNA.
I have merch from a lot of wrestling companies, but TNA. I even have a fucking MLW T-shirt, and I got it for.
I wanted to get merch. I wanted to get merch. It's just right now my financials are a little very, very extremely drastic, so that's why I couldn't get anything. Man, that's a nice kick on it. There.
We weren't. I wish it's like Slam. I fucking would have got some.
Actually, Slam, the merchant Slam was a little more pricey than Orlando for some reason. Well, I saw stuff that I was like, wow, this is good, but I don't have it. Look at this. It's setting it up for an Alabama.
Do you think I hope they run that arena again. That'd be cool.
Yeah, but I don't think I won't go.
Oh hell no.
I won't go. It's a beautiful arena.
I won't either.
And that's my city and all, but it was I could watch it.
I'll wait till they come to Pennsylvania.
What is this? He's gonna meet him in the.
Dude, they need to do a fucking residency in Philly at the ECW. It's time.
Dreamer is becoming a little bit of a pain in the ass when it comes to that.
Why?
Oh, elbow drop
like
by
he
Okada.
Hasn't made history in that fucking building. Why does he not want to?
I know. It's like he doesn't want. I think he's gonna feel like he's gonna take. It's gonna take away from the show. Look at this. He's giving you the bird. Look at this. Okada giving you the bird here. Right, a day before Thanksgiving. Oh, I thought you were gonna put him. Oh, I thought you were gonna turn him to the proctologist with that finger there. Oh, beautiful snap suplex by Fletcher. Well, I call him a half and half. Well, you pay double for that. Right, this is a 20-minute time limit. This is gonna go to a draw. You could tell.
Let me turn my light off.
You know this is gonna go to a draw. This is a draw. Oh. I'll tell you what, this is the most work that Okada has had in a while. Heather has a whole wardrobe of TNA of AEW t-shirts, Moxley, Darby. I've got a Moxley shirt. Literally, I have 2 Moxley shirts, but I have a Moxley shirt. I've got 2 Moxley shirts. Yeah, it is going to be a draw. It's going to be a draw. You could feel it. Kick his ass, Seabass. There you go. Bro,
everybody's a fucking captain. Yo, I just got done listening to that Vince Russo interview. If that's what you're gonna.
That was good. Me and my wife heard it. It was good.
I was just got done listening to that when I was driving home. I was in traffic. 81 was a bitch, and I had to go back out later. So I caught it on the way home, and I liked it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like Vince Russo, but I won't lie.
Whoa.
I don't personally like Vince Russo. I haven't for a while.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna lie, he said some stuff that I was like,
he made some points on some stuff.
Like, do I agree with Vince Russo here? And then I was in my head, I'm like, can this guy please ask him about Cornette? Like, because I'm a Cornette fan. Heather, I was. By the way, Heather, I was scrolling through Jim Cornette's videos, and I'm looking to see his reaction about Javon Evans, and I saw your comment. Your comment was the first one I saw. Heather, right? I was surprised that Cornette was big on Javon Evans, but Ariel goes. So I have to ask you this question because everyone wants me to ask you. I was like, he's gonna ask, and then Vince Russo went off, and now I cannot wait to hear Cornette's response. I can't wait.
He didn't say nothing too negative about Cornette. Just said he's just
no, but the fact that he that alone's gonna trigger him.
Mm-hmm.
That alone is gonna trigger him.
But Javon Evans Javon Evans' wrestling style, he sells too. That's the thing that Cornette sees. He registers, he sells. He doesn't get hit with a move and then pops up. He's dynamic and he's a new modern style wrestler, but he stays within the old school guideline, if it makes sense.
Right. I like how Justin Roberts said 5-minute time limit. That was good.
Oh, good. Yeah, you want to let them know too. Somebody's wrestling. Oh,
no, that was good. This is a good match. Like again,
he is a student of psychology.
It's a decent match.
Leon Slater does the same thing for those 20-year-olds.
But Okada's going to go to the finals because he's the champion.
Oh, they separated the titles, by the way. They said it. They said it.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they said it, that the titles are separated. The Continental title is up. He got to surrender it. So he's walking around with the other title. And then the Unification title is, I don't know where the hell that is. What's going on, Tommy T? Hi, Tommy. Tommy T, 1357.
What's up, Tommy? They just undid a lot of the shit that they did at All In Texas with Omega and Okada. I don't know.
Again, Rick Knox. Maymaker, no. All right, just turned into a speed match. Oh, roll up. Okada roll. Oh, he got a pin.
I like that. I'm actually surprised. I'm actually surprised.
And a whiff of Okaka smash.
Thank God.
3 points to the Protoculo.
I love Kyle Fletcher's theme song.
Wow. Oh, Kevin Knight ain't winning tonight. See, look, they separated the belt. Why? Oh, same to you there, Tommy. Could it be that the Chris, can the Continental title be like the Crown Jewel title or the Unified title, excuse me? as Chris is having a little bit. Oh, there he is. He's back. Did you hear what I asked you? Let me see. Then I said, do you think when they unify the title that before, is it going to be like the Crown Jewel champ? I have no problem with that. Owen is like the king of the ring. I'm trying to compare it so you can get an idea. Do you think anything big will happen? Tommy, it's All Elite Wrestling before Thanksgiving Eve. Expect the unexpected. Yes, expect something big. Expect the unexpected. I'll ask this. Do you guys expect Maxwell Jacob Freeman tonight? I think if he does, it takes away from Swerve Strickland returning. I hope not.
Right. No, he should have came back at full gear if he was going to come back.
Oh, wait a minute. We got Kenny Omienda. So we go from Okaka to Poroculo to Omienda. There he is. Omega got a black eye. Yeah, you've never been a model employee at all. You go out play video games instead of being at the company. They're trying to show the locker room. I need the Bucks to walk in white towels in the background.
Yo, Becky Lynch going off on Dave LaGreca is so funny.
All right, Giselle. Wrap it up. Giselle Shaw. Wrap it up.
You heard Becky going crazy on Dave. That was funny.
No, I didn't.
What?
Look, the Bucks.
You don't know about the Dave LaGreca Becky Lynch beef going on right now?
No, I don't. I actually don't. Seriously.
Wow.
Okay.
Becky tweeted out something a couple days ago, shared something busted open. I'm paraphrasing on this one, and she was like,
all right,
something about, fire them, get them off the air. They don't know what they're talking about. And Dave, on the show today, I listened to a little bit, called her like deranged and said that Becky's a keyboard warrior and that she's like losing it and that she's insecure. So Becky, like Dave LaGreca says, I'm a keyboard warrior. I'm losing it, whatever. You're going to continue to slander my name. My lawyers have been notified. Issue an apology. I'm the greatest to ever do it. And then Dave just responded, first off, calm down. Let's address this. It's a work. I think Becky's just fucking around, but it's still funny.
I think so too. All right. I know he was boy, you know what he did? You know how he broke, he did a great review of AEW of NXT Gold Rush. He was, oh my God, he was locked and loaded. He says, he won the title. Congratulations. And then we moved on. That's it.
I mean,
let's go to a break.
You know what? I don't blame him because I took a nap and I didn't even I woke up and I was like, oh my God. But I don't blame him because I already knew everything that happened last night. And if he did too, I mean, I don't agree 100%. He still has a job to do on the radio breaking down pro wrestling. So he still should have gave it some attention and at least, talk about the match or at least one or two things that he liked. But I don't blame him for that, but he could have. He didn't have to talk about the whole thing. Basically, he could have.
First of all, Gold Rush Week 2 was better than Week 1. The matches that they gave there.
Yeah,
people were calling in.
I knew that was gonna happen.
I listened to Busted Open After Dark from Bully Ray. People were calling in saying they're gonna watch Evolve tonight rather than this show tonight. When you had like about 10 callers say that, I was like, oh shit. Evolve is not. It's Evolve isn't really going to pull the audience away from this show right now, Dynamite. But people were actually calling and telling Bully that after that match with Kendall Gray
Really?
and Laney Reed. That match was the whole card was really entertaining. And NXT has given us duds live, and in the last 3 weeks. This one last night, for being taped, was a freaking good show. Knowing the results, knowing that was going at it, that's why you can't let these. That's why I get mad with these dirt sheets .net clowns that want to give out the squirrel and say they didn't, because you need to watch it and see it. It was a good show. It was a very good show.
Yeah, I knew night 2 was gonna be better than night 1.
I mean, my goodness.
I'm laughing. Becky Lynch. So nice not to hear Scam Roberts on Sirius X.
Oh, he had the whole week off. They played it all smart.
They say he's on vacation, but we know I got him suspended due to awful ratings and poor reporting. Well done, Sirius XM Sports. Let's do Busted Open Radio next.
Oh, man.
Scam Roberts is fucking hysterical. I don't find the guy entertaining. I don't find the guy anything.
I know. He's not everybody. Sam, I could take him for time to time. I'm not gonna listen. I'm not gonna run to listen to him.
I can't stand Denise. I can't stand Sam Roberts. Coachman isn't terrible.
All right, let's see what Briscoe. I didn't see this. I heard a lot of good stuff about this promo in the back. That's how you get emotionally invested in it. You mentioned them and you lost me right there. That was nice. Good promo. Let me see. Okay, Tommy, let me read your. I apologize. What did you think will happen to Swerve since last pay-per-view? Swerve and Hangman were both in the ring. They're going to be a tag team. They're going to be a team up. They're going to team up, and they have common allies. They probably get a triple. They probably try to go for the trios. They'll probably go with Eddie Kingston, and they'll go after the ops, and they're going to have that gang warfare on Tommy. I think so. And yes, thank you for telling me about that question. Appreciate that. Keep the questions coming. I have no problem. I love answering questions. We got the triangle of madness. Hey, it's Theta, Chris. Theta, Chris.
I like Tekla.
It's Theta. Look at these two. Oh, it's a tag team. No, I thought they didn't show her on the screen. Look at Julia Hart. Look at Julia Hart. Sky blue. She needed the money.
Their theme song sounds like "This Is My Destiny."
Cross the line.
Yeah.
There goes AJ Lee's younger daughter.
Where are they? Holy shit, that fucking ramp
Nashville.
is so small.
Nashville. They're like a TNA taping. Oh, look at this. The babes are Wrath.
Holy shit.
All right, bring on the combo. Willow. Woo.
Dude, tomorrow's Thanksgiving, and I think TNA is going to be more interesting than this shit. I'm very curious about. I want to see the whole thing with Ryan Nemeth, man.
Look at this. They're colorful. I like their colors. They look like double.
They look like the Outlaws. They have the same fucking colors.
You know what?
The Outrunners or whatever the fuck their name. Or they're got the two clowns on Collision.
The Newports and the Marlboro Man.
What up, Tommy? As an AEW fan,
There you
AEW
go.
always delivers. I wouldn't say about always, in my opinion, but I mean they deliver with their good wrestling, yes. But recently, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's interesting. I have a love-hate relationship with AEW as of recent.
Here's a hot tip. Here's a facial wise and all. I think Julia Hart is much more prettier than Skye Blue. Skye Blue has a better looking body, but I think Julia Hart is much more gorgeous. Look at the Pinnacle. Got pretty good crowd tonight. Thanksgiving wrestling. Always been popular in the South. Going to Mid-South, the Carolinas, NWA days. Smoky Mountain. This is all Smoky Mountain territory. Oh! Wow. Oh, good job. That was a nice move there by Julia Hart. All right, we got Skye Blue. She needed the money. There we go. Skye Blue and Willow. Come on, Willow. Make those forearms mean something. I mean, I like Skye Blue jerking her head back, but you got to make those clotheslines a little more.
This is a terrible film. I mean, Willow's good, man. Willow.
That was a nice shot there, though. Oh,
dude, Willow's literally the only legit wrestler in this fucking match.
But she's not doing so hot either, though. Because
I agree.
Look at those forearms. Now here we go. Okay. Ugh. Oh my god, that was not good. That was not good there by Harley Tits.
Yo, this shit fucking sucks, man.
Wow, that's a tough one. Here's Julia now. Nice. Okay. Now nice. Beautiful move by Julia. All right, Julia doing some good wrestling moves here. That was nice with the standing swanton. I like it. Come on, Julia. Now she ties Blue Velvet. I mean, Blue Velvet, okay, now my culo. Coño, she can't wrestle. Young Bucks acting Kenny Omega in the locker room. All right, any thoughts on the Young Bucks? You know that they're slow. They're going to make that emotional connection with the Elite again, Tommy. Wouldn't be surprised if Omega helps them get their EVP status back on camera.
Tommy, I like it, and I think it's cool. My only problem is, and again, this is just me personally, I've seen this about 3 times. These 3 reuniting and all this. We've seen, how many times are they going to run this story back? I've seen it.
Out. All right, look at that splash by Harley Tits. One. Hey, Brett, are those punches okay, Bret Hart? I mean, you know, people they say these days they know how to punch.
What the hell?
That was a nice swinging breaker, neck breaker there by nice one there. See, once in a while they put out some good moves here. Harley, Blake, and Kiana broke the internet with that picture. Yeah, they did. That was a holy shit moment. Yeah. I wonder what's the stipulation at the tag team. Then it's a tournament. The stipulation is you win, you go move on, be the inaugural tag team champion. Why did they need a stipulation at the pay-per-view with the women for what was it? Who won it? Mina Mellons and Tony Storm, right? They won it with the package, with the little package there by Tony Storm. Bro, this is where the time of year you really want to drink Coca-Cola is Christmas. You see that picture with Santa?
We just got I just got like 12 cases, and I like seeing the Santa. I miss seeing the Star Wars on it though.
I know. But the Christmas with Coca-Cola is you gotta have the Santa Claus. I used to purposely buy the glass bottle ones.
I like the glass bottled ones.
Yeah. All right, we go. Why are we seeing Gronkowski? We want to see more of a Sky Blue. Come on. Gronk, nobody wants to see that goofball. We want to see big ass, not big nose. Come on.
A lot of people were shitting on that little person being John Cena. I'm not gonna say the M word like a certain person fucking fell out. Just
the micro wrestler.
Yeah,
I think they liked it on Busted Open. They liked it on not Busted Open. They liked it on Sam, not Sam with Scott Stanford. Little person managers.
Some people didn't like it. Some people did. I know some people that did and some people that did. I'm kind of in betweener because I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny when Dominic kicked him, but that felt very, very, very 2011.
But here's the thing. I want to say this because JD from New York likes to say, WWE needs to have some fun. Wait, these companies need to have fun. So they put a little levity and fun. They don't like it. The contradiction with these fucking people pisses the shit out of me. From JD from New York to all the other ones, they contradict themselves so fucking much that drives me out of up the wall. Seriously, do you like it? Is there stories? Let's make sure we cater to you. They're catering to millions and billions of people watching this fucking product. Have an open mind.
Dave also hated it too. That was pretty funny.
But meanwhile, they don't offer anything creative or entertaining to watch. Because if it's up to LaGreca, Cody Rhodes, give me Cody Rhodes all 4 hours. When Cody Rhodes is sinking the WWE, it's boring with him on top. Oh. That didn't look so hot on that belly to back suplex. That looked rough. Okay, here's Willow. When is she gonna push her to the next mile? No, that was a terrible clothesline. There was a psycho from the Pigeon Forge Wrestling Federation. Oh, the Macro Wrestling Federation. They were actually beating Dynamite for a while in ratings. Oh, come on, Willow. Put some more emphasis on that kick, girl. Come on. No, she didn't. That was terrible. Now, that's a nice spine buster. It's okay to be a little bit rough. These girls, they're in the ring. If they're not, they go to the Pillow Fighting Federation.
Yo, Willow has not been doing it that well with them damn punches.
Or even with the clothesline. She's just afraid that she might hurt one of these young ladies. Wasn't the referee a former wrestler?
I don't even know. That referee looks like a fucking clown, though.
I think it was a former wrestler, I think.
Nobody's watching that shit tomorrow.
Are you serious? Oh, wait a minute. Mira, Tetra, Chris. It's taking on Time Mello.
I mean, we
It's a
can't
double
really
club.
clown them for running a show on Thanksgiving.
No,
TNA's doing the
that's
same
all right
thing.
because they got Survivor Series on Saturday.
Exactly.
But we'll be doing the TNA. We'll be doing the TNA Holiday Bowl. Yeah, look at this. That was nice by Willow. Let's see what Harley Tits is gonna do here. Again? Didn't you do this already? Didn't I do this already? If she would have won with that wheelbarrow, I think I would have been like, stream over, brother. Stream over, brother. That was a terrible. Oh, that was a nice knee by Skye Blue. Okay, that was a little bit nice. Side Russian leg sweep. I thought Harley was gonna break her neck doing that side Russian leg sweep. If she doesn't, she's learning moves. So she's learning moves while she's wrestling, Chris.
Seems like a lot of these women in this company are.
Powerbomb. But Julia Hart is going up to the top. Let me see what she's going to do here. Julia Hart's going to set up here. All right.
Yo, this company fucking sucks.
Bro, they can't even execute a clothesline. They're trying to do moonsaults. Now the crowd is booing.
My
Yo,
God.
wrap it up. Bring it home already. Matter of fact, they're 5 minutes too long already.
Yo, she overdid that moonsault, landed on her feet, and tried to sell it like she. Yo, that. Oh my God. This is the worst women's match I've seen all year.
Yo, wrap it up. Tony hasn't wrestled yet, Tommy. No, Tony. It's the women's tag team. Skye Blue and Julia Hart. And now Willow with the powerbomb. It's over. Oh, wrong team. Whatever. Wow, this was brutal. This was horrible. This was brutal.
This shit's so bad. Oh my God, man.
Wow. The Babes of Rats are in the finals. Yeah, in the last pay-per-view, Tony did win, Tommy. Yes. They got a stipulation. All right, whatever.
That's gonna be a fucking good match, hopefully.
Oh yeah, when you have a pendejo in the ring, always.
Dude, match after match after match after match. Where's Swerve? Whoa,
I don't think Swerve.
Hold on. So we're probably gonna get Swerve during the Ops celebration. That's so stupid.
I know. Since he already came out at the end.
So we can get the Ops to a celebration, but we can't just have Swerve go out there and have an open mic. Like,
let me ask this, Chris. Just to take you off this, get you off this track a little bit. Do we see Mercedes tonight? I don't think so.
I hope not. But I mean, shit, she's the only one in that company, Women Rise, that looks like they could go at it. So that could wrestle. So I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't think so though. I mean, look, I'm surprised. They've always gone live the day before Thanksgiving. So this is usually one of their better shows. Like throughout the history, like this Thanksgiving show is usually like they make it such a big deal, and it's like, dude, this shit sucks. Like there's no hype, nothing to look forward to. It's just Continental Classic match after match after match after match. Like, watch, we're gonna get another match. Like that celebration. Can we get that now?
Especially in the crossover.
Can we get that now? Because we're gonna get match. It's 8:50, and I know I was a little late to the party, and I'm gonna catch the rest of it. But it's like, yo, You're giving us 50 minutes of straight fucking matches. Like, give us something. Let the crowd breathe. Give them a minute. Because I like, if I pay for a wrestling show, I don't want to miss the matches. Like, I don't want to miss the promos either. But it's the matches. Like, give. I don't know, something like it. I don't know. It's their placement doesn't make sense to me. I don't want to. I'm not going to shit on it. I'm not going to say it sucks. Any of that. It doesn't make sense. A lot of their placement, because they'll give you an hour with the matches, and then they'll give you like a couple segment, like a backstage segment, one in-ring promo segment, and then the rest they end it with matches. I don't remember the last time AEW started off with the hot promo segment and or closed it with one.
That's why I kind of wanted them to open up with a promo, either with the op celebration or Swerve, like we talked about. To me, the main event should have been the opening contest. You know, everybody loves Okada and everybody loves Fletcher. That should have been your main event.
Yes.
That's why the booker with Tony Khan gets you a little bit like, especially them garnering high ratings, because let's face it, the Big Bang Theory is the highest rated part of All Elite Wrestling on Wednesdays, and then the ratings decline. Start off with your world champion or the promo, and then here we go. And then he doesn't help either. This guy doesn't help either doing the promos and doing the interviews. All right, we get the Joe celebration. Just don't slip. What a lie. He's the first champion ever hold two titles simultaneously. What happened to Mercedes? What happened to Okada? What happened? I mean, what do you? This is all Excalibur making shit up on the on the commentary. This guy. That's why. Which comment is that one? Before the show, they have Ring of Honor matches. Okay, and he like Hook with Eddie better than Ops with Eddie. Okay, I like that. I see that, Tommy. I see that, Tommy. I see that, Tommy. There's the Ops celebration. Here we go. I feel Samoa Joe's going to be transitional, in which kind of two transitional title reigns in AEW. Like, that's kind of suck. Yeah, get him out of here. I have been to Dynamite. Did you like Dynamite? Yeah, get him out of there.
Somebody said show him respect.
Oh, wow. A car pulls up. A car.
If that's Swerve, I'm going to be
a car. It's Swerve. And he comes with chains and a staple gun. Okay, why? Why do we need a chain and staple gun? Plunder. Here's why. Oh, Handbag now shows up with a chain.
Really?
Wow.
You're not gonna talk about you being gone. You're not gonna say anything. We're just gonna get to the violence right away. Come on, man.
Come on, people. Yeah, they hijacked the segment. This is what kills me about the fan base. They want now Swerve to be champion, which he's a top-notch guy. Where does MJF fit in all this? Yeah, Hook is nowhere to be seen because he's too busy at home in Long Island. He says, "I ain't gonna go to this crap. I'm not going to Nashville. I'm going to Long Island." Because they did Ring of Honor, and after Ring of Honor, they do Dynamite, and after that, they do who? Rampage. They don't. Rampage has been canceled for over a year. You mean Collision? I get what you mean.
Collision live.
Now you're as a sicko. Is there really an Up Sojo? Oh, that's when you went. I got you, Tommy. So we're gonna go a video package here. We're gonna show the replay. Oh God. This guy is the most overrated basura in professional wrestling. Man, oh my! Speaking of basura, look who's there. Look
Oh my God, dude, we're gonna have to see more, dude. I swear to God, if he's the third man that comes out with Hangman, and
he is. He is. I guarantee you. I'll buy you a TNA T-shirt if he's not the third man.
Like,
or I'll get you some pajamas for Survivors for Royal Rumble.
I'm wearing pajamas. Yeah, well, so the Royal Rumble is gonna start at 3:00, right?
I believe early. Yes. Don't forget, Hook's son is a legend. So is Nick Hogan, and neither one. And yeah. So is Nick Hogan. Oh, okay, so Hook is getting a special entrance. Oh my God, what is this entrance?
Where's Action Bronson?
Oh, they said no more. You can't use that no more. What is this?
Where the fuck is Action Bronson?
What is this intro? This is am I going to an Italian restaurant?
I was just gonna fucking say that.
Can I get the calamari?
I cannot. Okay.
Bring out the bruschetta. Bring out the bruschetta or the mozzarella.
Dude, not a single. That place is so quiet.
Because he stinks. Oh, now you're gonna give him a microphone? They're trying to get him with the Dominic heat. They're trying to get him with the Dominic Mysterio heat. That's what they're trying to do here. Ha! Ha! Maybe if you grow 5 more inches.
Dude, Joe clapping in the background's funny as shit. Oh my God, they changed this. Dude, everybody's changing their fucking teams.
Bro, they can't even they can't even do a promo segment right.
Dude, what's up with all these fucking theme changes? Like, you guys don't want us to recognize you guys. Like, what the hell? Where are they at? A bar?
That's a music venue. They have a bar there, yeah.
Oh.
He's technically on the WWE. Wait a minute. He's not the second greatest generation wrestler. The $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase is. All right. You could also say Dwayne The Rock Johnson or second or third generation. I thought this guy had an issue with alcohol before.
It's probably not real. Maybe it is.
Look at that guy. He says the best $45 I spent. And I had an happy ending.
Can't beat that price to be right there, honestly.
No. That's like last anniversary prices when we went for a chef.
Right.
What's going on, Christopher? Sister Sin should have won, not Willow and Harley. Christopher, but did you see that moonsault by Julia Hart? And then you wonder why they didn't move on. They're still a little wet behind the ears. I agree, they're more easier on the eyes to watch and whatever to wrestle. But the in-ring, for them to be in the finals, I don't know if they couldn't pull it off against Mina Shirakawa and Toni Storm. At least with Willow, she's a powerhouse. She's done stuff in New Japan. I know they got Harley, but Willow could do a lot of the carrying there if they want. Oh, wow. More plunder. Staple gun
So,
plunder.
Swerve, I love you, bro. But instead of coming out and explaining to us, talking to us, you come out and you already go to violence. Like, what are we
Start with
doing?
a staple gun.
That's the first thing you're going to do after being out with an injury is come out with the fucking staple gun?
Where's the dancing fool at? They didn't bring the dancing fool? This doesn't connect, bro.
Dude, this is so fucking boring.
This don't connect. Okay, I understand they're allies because they went to war. The guy burned a house down. Could we at least have some explanation that, you know what? We have common enemies. I got your back. You know what? I went to war with you. I respect that. Whether you go that way, but you need help. You know what? You need another crazy motherfucker who's been there. No, they want to hang people with chains. Come on. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
The disappointing thing is they had, in my opinion, one of the greatest feuds in the history of that company. And they can't even make
Don't try
this
that
good.
at home tomorrow, kids. When you're with your cousin Timmy, don't grab your Uncle Skye.
No, when you're with your in-laws.
Don't do that.
When you're with your in-laws and you guys start talking politics on Thanksgiving, don't do that.
Don't do that. Just because your parents are sipping on the Kool-Aid, the adult Kool-Aids, and you guys in the bedroom they're playing, don't use anything. Do not imitate this at home, please. Do not imitate this at home because they have a lot.
No matter how much coquito you guys drink tomorrow, do not do this.
Don't forget what happened with Hangman and Moxley. Yes, Tony and Mir Tarakano win the AEW Tag Team Tournament, and the Sister Sins beat them. Now that could be down the road, Christopher. Because they're going to have to drop it if they tell the right story to make it there. Yes, I can see that. I can see the Sister of Sins becoming the second champions. This is one that I'm interested here. The John Moxley story here. We were saying earlier when you came on, Chris. We were saying before you came on. That it should be Marina Shafir should be the leader of the Death Riders, and she should put Moxley in the chokehold and throw him out, get him out.
Yeah, that would make sense. Marina, she's the closest one to Moxley essentially in the group. She's fucking awful though. She's one of the worst women wrestlers I've ever seen.
She's the one, but she's the shoot fighter.
But yeah, no, I agree.
That makes
she's
sense.
like her second. No, she's his
minute.
second. She's his right hand man. Or he's her. She's his right hand man.
Skye Blue and Julia Hart are not ready yet. Yeah, they're not ready yet, but they will. Thank you. Appreciate that, Tommy. Don't forget, we want to thank you for tonight's sponsor, Dude Wipes. Dude Wipes sponsoring here the Sports Jedi Network. We go live. They always take care of us. So thank you, Dude Wipes. Don't forget, tomorrow after you sit down and eat like a king and you sit on the porcelain bowl, make sure you get your Dude Wipes in hand. Want to stay fresh and clean, both inside and outside of the ring and out of the porcelain bowl. So yes, indeed. And don't blame it on the dog either.
Don't blame it on this fucking theme either. Do you know how many times we had to hear this I had to hear this?
Oh, but they didn't play the. They didn't.
Oh, they did. I didn't even realize that.
Hey, I like the New Japan theme. I think everybody likes that New Japan theme. And Wild Thing was getting a little bit out of control too. I was getting tired of Wild Thing. I like this theme. This one ain't bad. It's better than that. All right, here's the All Elite Wrestling plumber, Jon Moxley. Yeah, what was the point of him beating Moxley and he's not even in the Continental tournament? And Moxley, who lost, is in this tournament. Shouldn't Kyle O'Reilly take a lateral move and be in the tournament and try to win a title? He just beat a former two-time or three-time or two-time AEW World Champion, and you're not in. He's not in the tournament though. Could you make it make sense? But Moxley was the loser.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why is he not here? Oh, máscara cagada. All right. Yeah, look at that. He's happy to be there. You can see it. Or either that or yeah.
Dude, at least in AAA, you can tell the fucking wrestlers apart. In CMLL, they all look the same. They all have the same fucking mask. They all look the same physically. Like in AAA, you can at least tell.
Look,
like that shit.
What do you expect? They got Conchita in the back sewing up these masks. I mean, come on. Conchita's in the back with that sewing machine making these masks. I mean, I feel bad for her. They got to look alike.
Oh, their production cut off. There we go.
Of course, that's nothing new. They think he's injured. Oh, O'Reilly's injured. That sucks for O'Reilly. He has a chance to get a push. All right, look at this. Máscara cagada. Let's go. 20-minute time limit. All right. All right, let's see. Over and under. 4 minutes before Moxley bleeds. Now, anyway, this match by All Elite Wrestling is sponsored by Stay Freeze. Stay Freeze. When you have your leaky days, put a pad on it. All right, look at this. All right, look at this. Oh, my God. That was the weakest takedown I ever saw in my life. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Bro, one of these days, I'm going to record myself having a wrestling match with my husky. With my 80-pound husky. My husky sells better than any of these wrestlers out here. Bro, I'm not joking. I'm going to record it. I'm going to put it on the stream. I'm going to show you my dog, Bruce, who's 10, 12 years old, 11. He sells. He knows how to sell punches. When you fake wrestling with him, does better job than half of these AEW wrestlers. I'm going to put it on there. The proof will be in the video. I got to do this with Bruce. Moxley chewing gum now. Moxley wants to go to the fork.
Lucha sucks in AEW.
Oh, look, they got the greatest referee of all time. She's selling the chop. Masca Sarada got chopped and she's selling it. She's rubbing her chest like it hurts. The referees sell more than the wrestlers in this company, bro.
Yeah, and the referees are awful.
Oh, nice springboard. Flipply flopply. Moxley misses with the clothesline. Now it's this here. Oh my God. I heard Karana was a little bit off, but it did the damage. He's going to go flying now. Rolling. Oh my God, Chris, you're missing these sequences.
I'm seeing it. I'm looking up and down. It's just.
Oh, Moxley.
He does not do that.
Want to bleed.
He does not do that. What the fuck is he trying to do? Yo, this is
Botchamania
right here.
No, I try. Here he goes. Holy moly! Why am I watching this sober?
You know what?
Why am I watching this enamored with a couple of libations?
Honestly, I agree.
Here we go. Kayada's gonna go flying. Moxley now. What is he gonna do? No, Moxley's gonna go. Oh my god!
Holy shit!
Oh my god! Moxley needs to take a month off from wrestling. He needs to take a vacation. Yeah, let the vacation. Go away. Go away. Take a vacation, brother. He needs a vacation, brother. The plumber needs a vacation. Mira esta mierda. No, not that one. Oh,
so how come? Okay, Mascara Dorada. How is it that Moxley gives you an elbow and you fly backwards? You're flying up to me and I give you. Oh my god, that's bad selling.
At least he sold it.
True. I agree. I that's fair. Fair.
I don't want to be. I don't want to be a.
No, you're fair because there's people like Ilya Dragunov. There's people like Ilya Dragunov that don't sell it off, so that's fair.
Yeah, I don't want to be a Shout-Town Debbie Downer.
I don't think he's on the night.
I mean, after that crap that happened on Saturday, I think that's the end of that partnership.
Wouldn't be surprised if Solomon takes that spot and they just do Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
I wouldn't be surprised either. Yeah, Providence, Rhode Island, Butler.
I got a couple of friends that play for fucking Rhode Island.
What happened to my favorite conference, man, in basketball? Big East in college basketball. That's the one I like. I used to love Big East. St. John's.
Oh, of course, yeah. St. John's, they're still good.
Yeah, no, with Patino, they're gonna be decent, but they were good back in those days, in the early '90s. Oh, look at this. He's working on the leg here. Remember, Moxley got to remember, this is a 20-minute time limit. Like, they got to remind him that. This is not him having all night, to wrestle. This Continental Classic has a time limit. That's why I'm surprised they even put him on the Continental Classic. All right, let's go. Let's see what we got. Hey, Bruce... Rensburg isn't that bad. Bruce, he's the one that does a lot of the selling. He makes me laugh at him. I don't know which is, you know what? He's actually right now the top one of the, because Rick Knox, forget, he's a zombie. Audrey's a terrible. Paul Turner's I used to like Paul Turner, but after that situation with Speedball and Benjamin, ugh.
Aubrey Edwards is the worst referee in the business.
Oh, come on! When you do the horsey in the ring over a stunner, I mean,
she looks like Matt Riddle,
bro. But Rensburg is the only decent one.
They all suck.
No, but that's why they got that new kid. I thought he was a wrestler. I thought he was in the WWE before. Like as a backstage producer or wrestler, the one that was refereeing earlier.
I don't know.
What happened to Pat Buck? They made a big deal when he left the WWE. Pat Buck going to AEW to work with the, and I haven't seen that guy anymore. I can't wait for the return of Buddy Matthews. Yeah, it's been a long time for Buddy Matthews, and I agree with you. It's been a long time. They can use but here's the problem. They won't book Buddy Matthews to be like in the upper mid card.
Upper mid card, that motherfucker should be in the main event scene.
I wanted to say upper mid card to be. I didn't want to jump him in the main event scene, but yeah.
Oh
got
no,
that
he's
look.
a better wrestler than most
Oh,
of that
hey.
roster.
He did another Hurricanrana that was not sharp.
I think he has the worst name in wrestling, but he's so good. Buddy. My name's Buddy.
Moxley saw that thing in the neck. What was his name in WWE? Buddy too? No, Murphy.
Buddy Murphy.
Right, Murphy. Buddy Murphy. Oh my God. Hey, buddy. He should have been called Pal.
Guess what?
I don't know qué tal. They're trying to do hardcore with gymnastics. Canadian Destroyer.
Dude, he didn't even get full. He didn't even hit that Canadian Destroyer all the way.
It felt like a pop. It felt like a sunset.
He didn't even hit that
bomb.
Canadian Destroyer.
It wasn't even the Canadian Destroyer. It was a sunset flip powerbomb. There it was. All right, cagada. My cara cagada is going to the top rope. No te cague. Oh, Moxley just rose. That was okay,
That was
the
cool.
tornillo. That was nice. But we see what happened to Tarus or the Beast Mortos? What happened to Mortos?
Fuck that. What happened to Hologram?
He's injured. That I know he's injured. Because that clone was supposed to be in a collision course versus him, and then they call that off.
Okay.
I'm surprised that Beast Mortos isn't in the tournament.
So am I.
Oh, Cutter out of nowhere. Hi, Randy Orton. Does he do the curb stomp? I don't think he'll ever do the curb stomp ever again after that reaction that he had on Full Gear, where everyone's singing Rollins' song. They're over on Ring of Honor, including Sammy Guevara. Oh. Is it me or is he wrestling like Penta?
No, he doesn't. Penta don't do that much high fly shit.
No, this with the arm.
Oh yeah, but Moxley, he doesn't. I don't know. Moxley likes to do that shit too. He's taking a little bit out of Moxley's book.
Well, I'm pretty sure the 20-minute time limit is coming to an end here.
I thought it was a 30-minute time limit. Didn't this match start at 9 o'clock?
No, it's 20. All Continental Classic matches in the first round is 20 minutes.
Okay. They all have been 20. Okay. Interesting.
Here's a double arm. Double arm? Nope. Small package. What's next here? Moxley still stumbling. Super kick. That was a loud slap to the leg there. All right, let's see. He's going to either miss or they're not going to no-sell this. He got it. Moxley's going to kick out of this. I like when he kicked out at the 2.99. I could stomach that. I could stomach that. He's a 3-time world champion. He bought himself the equity to be able to kick out of that. We got a little bit of people want to say this is awesome, but that quieted down quickly. There were like 2 or 3 people there.
Yeah.
He's gonna go back again to the well.
Yeah, there were.
Right,
I heard that. That's funny.
Cara cagada. Where's he gonna go?
Oh,
nope,
bro!
knees.
I thought he was short. When he took that, when he jumped, I thought he was short.
All right, he's got the doors choke. Now that.
He's out.
All right, he's out. They went back to the because he won. So when they lose, they play the other one without the intro. Reverse choke was good. Yeah, no, the finish for Moxley to get it didn't bother me. That was a good one. He put the knees up and put him into that reverse, that door choke. Not bad. He's Marina Shafina. Now, here's why they turn on him, or you think they wait for him when he gets closer in the tournament?
Closer in the tournament. It should have been at Blood and Guts, but yeah, closer in the tournament.
Why she went to go check on Macara Dorado like she was going to help him up or something? And now she's warming up punches? What the hell is this?
What?
No, now here's Simon's Tony Tits. Bro, Queen of the Ring movie finished already. Cut the roll already, man. It's... Okay, I'm waiting to look at get it. My mayonnaise lady, La Mayonesa, I was going to talk. And why is Moxley in the ring here?
I agree.
All right, Tony's talking. You want to hear it, guys? Hold on. All right, so is she going to have a match with John Moxley? So why is she here cutting a promo on him? Where's the payoff?
That's
Oh,
right.
so now she's...
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. She's out there. Yeah.
Okay, so now she's a pancake. Okay, more plunder. Let's see what the plunder match is. Let's see. Another steel cage match. Come on, make a steel cage match. I'm going to pop if she says a steel cage match. I guess that's what you call Juice Robinson now. Hey, Mina Melons.
This is fucking bad, man.
Really? That the whole company is a freaking death match. The whole company's a hardcore death match. What else is new? Tell me something new.
So you're telling me fucking Pockets and Cassidy's in the main event? Or Pockets and Darby, I meant? Oh. I like Darby. He's one of my favorites, but...
She must have stunk that look. He was like, he wanted to throw up, Moxley. All right, good job.
Bailey.
Nice promo. Like it so far.
No, she's great.
Then she went off. She did it terrible there by touching Brickhead.
Oh, Kevin Knight and Darby. Dude, match after match after match.
Bro, they got nobody. They've got no one to a number one contendership for Statlander.
That's what it seems like. That's because Tony and Mercedes. This is what happens when Tony and Mercedes run through the entire division.
They ran through the division, and everyone's paired up in this tag team tournament because you haven't made anyone single stand out. Plus, that was a great opportunity to heat up Camille, but now you just can't bring her in and give her the Statlander. Like, no.
Right, the same way they did with Riho when she fought fucking Mercedes for the TV. No, yeah, I don't know, dude. You
can't heat her up. I don't think Britt Baker has any interest in returning to wrestle for this company.
I agree.
And Thunder Rosa, I don't know what's going on with her.
Oh my god, I forgot all about her. Holy shit.
I don't know what the hell's going on with her.
What's going on, Tony? Thunder Rosa.
It should have been Megan Bain here, but
she's in Japan.
She's in Japan in the tournament. Plus, she's still half of the tag team tournament. That's what's killing it right now. They decided to do. If they were gonna do the tag team, and I understand why you need all these other ladies because you need I understand. I get it, but then you put it. Like you said, you had these two ladies run through the division, and there isn't anyone. You're not even heating anyone up. And it's too. Statlander needs someone immediately. It's too hard to try to get Deonna Purrazzo warm up. That's where they should have been Deonna Purrazzo. Be honest with you, Deonna and Tyler Backer should have been a tag team in this tournament, and not you're gonna say you could take any other two other tag. They just don't know. They don't know what they're doing. Those tag team title belts are the women who haven't made it in singles ranking yet. But then now, okay, that's great. But then what happens now? Look at how the main event of the women's title is suffering right now because we can't get you. Can you, Heather? Who would you want to see the number one contender for Statlander? Not coming out of it now that she needs one right now. Who would you have right now that people will get invested? Willow better win the tag titles. It won't. There isn't.
I think this is. I think Megan Bain, when she's done doing the Japan, Tony needs to focus on just keeping her in AEW and having her build her up because she should be the next AEW World Champion.
The only one I could think of for Statlander is Tekla.
Tekla or Megan Bain are the two for me.
Tekla's not in the tag team tournament. Tekla's the only one floating around as a singles. I think that should be her first feud.
Yeah.
I think it's Tekla. I think because I can't count on Britt Baker because here comes up Pendejo. It's Darby. Pendejo Allen. Darby. Oh wow. Yeah, Tekla makes the most sense.
I'll say this.
It should be Tekla.
I'll say this about Darby though. I know he's not your cup of tea and a lot of people's cup of tea. I got friends that live here, just like my real life friends. They know, obviously they know WWE. They don't know shit about AEW. But the only thing they know about AEW, most of them, they're like, I know Darby Allin. So he does good. He does stuff outside of wrestling that gets, attention with the skating stuff.
Look at this.
This match is gonna be fucking good. I hope.
All right, Kevin Knight coming out. Kevin Knight. La Noche de Night. Shut up. Shut his microphone off. It's like, yeah, that's Caliber Tony. All right, here we go. This should be a good grab here. 20-minute time limit.
They couldn't even go 20 minutes if they wanted to.
We asked the question over 15 minutes.
Under, all right, they're gonna have a 5-minute overrun like they always do.
I said 15, but I think it'll be 10 minutes tonight.
Tony, it's the day before Thanksgiving. Time out your shows for 2 hours and let your fucking talent go home.
Here we go. Look at this. All right, nice startup. You got Rick Knott. No, I mean Paul Turner, your referee here. Yeah, he's checking the shoulders. He's tapping to make sure the shoulders are down.
God, I miss Danielson. He said, "Yeah, no, it's Thanksgiving week. I ain't fucking traveling." Oh,
he's in San Diego.
Yeah, San Diego.
Yeah, he's coaching out the Bellas. Nikki Bella's
he ain't in no damn San Diego. I don't even think Bree.
Wow, that's a major matchup. Wow, look at this. Captain Speedball.
See, these matches are actually going to be pretty. They actually look good on paper.
No, Pac and Bailey are going to be a hell of a match. I don't mean it as a joke. I mean, that's going to be a good match.
It's just the same thing that with the John Cena thing I have towards this. You could at least implicate some storyline in the tournament.
I think the storyline is going to unfold. Unlike the John Cena. I'm actually going to defend this. Yeah, I saw that. Pendejo.
We don't need another Penta situation, bro.
He's fine. Doc Samson didn't even bother getting out of his chair. Is Doc Samson alive? Is Doc Samson alive? That's a doctor who makes a lot of money to do shit and clear people. The guy could be severed, a head severed, and he says, they're good. They're clear.
Like that nurse in school when you're like have a severe headache or something and you feel like shit. Oh, an ice pack.
Well, what I was saying, my train of thought. Oh shit. I lost my train of thought.
Happens to me a lot.
Oh damn. He landed with a guillotine leg drop. He was supposed to do something else, but it felt like it still was effective. Oh, look at this. Nice. Oh, the tournament. Yeah, I was saying before, there you go. I got back to the train of thought. The reason I'm going to defend AEW's Continental Classic with matchups coming out, because there's a lot of Death Riders. They're eventually going to have to meet because it's round robin. that's where the storyline is going to be driven. Moxley, the Death Riders, if they're, there might be some animosity. Also, Don Callis family, we just saw tonight, and that's going to be some more animosity throughout the tournament. So I think storylines are going to be driven here with this Continental Classic. Unlike, I don't feel like the John Cena tournament. I don't know. At least I'm going to try to give this
that's fair.
A bit of a
that's fair.
And again, I'm not the AEW guy, but I'm trying to see where I think they're going to tell stories with this Continental Classic, with just good matches, and they're going to have stories with the Death Riders going against each other, and of course the Don Callis for each other. Maybe they rally together against the Don Callis family, to go up against each other. I don't know. We'll see where the creative goes with it. Everybody just wants to go see that movie. I went to the barbershop yesterday, and all the barbers were off taking their.
Dude, everybody's seeing that fucking Wicked.
I know. I have free tickets to that, and I just turned it down.
I don't watch that shit. I've never seen it.
No, I mean I watched The Wizard of Oz, but I did wanted to go to Broadway to watch Wicked years ago when I lived in New York when they started off with the play, but.
Good friend of mine just went to Broadway like a couple days ago to see Harry Potter.
Oh, okay.
One of my good friends. One of my good friends from home.
Cats at the Winter Garden Theater. Cats.
What was the name of the building? The theater they went to? Lyric Theater or some shit.
Okay.
She is fine. I cannot wait to fucking eat tomorrow, man.
I know, but you know what? If you're a pro wrestler and you wrestled last weekend at the Mecca, you already had that Brocodandule.
Yeah, you already had your Friendsgiving. That was Friendsgiving.
Oh, that was Friendsgiving?
That was Friendsgiving.
It's Tekla, Jesse.
Tekla, Jesse. Tekla. Oh, yeah. Good audience for a Wednesday night. Oh.
I see that. Not bad.
Told you people like this shit. Dude, why is Darby always flying out of the fucking ring?
I missed that one.
He got dropped. Kevin, I hit him with the fucking drop kick and he fucking flew out of the ring. He flew between the ropes. We got a certified AEW chant in the building.
I think this match goes 5 more minutes. Boy, it's so quiet that you heard the referee giving instructions to get back in the ring.
Ooh,
nice. That was nice by Darby. That was a nice missile drop kick. I would like to see how much people do TNA will draw if they go to the same arena in sometime in the middle of next year in Nashville.
I mean, that's where they were founded. I wouldn't be surprised if they do a good number. I'm telling you, they gotta come to the ECW arena, man.
Oh, look, the Scorpion Deathlock. What is this? Yeah, that was interesting pin combination there. Okay, interesting. Oh, I don't know. I feel like TNA has been there before. Maybe I'm wrong. With the bar?
I don't know. I don't think so. There's no way they've been there. You wouldn't see nobody on top of that scaling.
That's true.
No disrespect. You know we love TNA. They're just not
Okay,
there
that
right now.
drop. Nope.
I hate Santa
All right, so the next
Claus.
one on a blowout win over the Hornets. Okay.
I hate Santa Claus. Winter is coming in Atlanta. England? Okay.
That's going to look good on television. For the Manchester, it's going to look good. That's going to look really good for them. The Holiday Bash. Okay, roll up. And not for nothing, I can't get invested in this match.
No, and these are two guys that I think are good wrestlers, and I like this style, but I agree, man. I couldn't get invested in this whole fucking show.
I can't get invested in this match. This match sucks.
And I even watched the first 7 to 10 minutes that I wasn't here, and I watched it. I had it on, and I
you know what? I'm gonna, this is off topic because I saw them going to the UK. I'm gonna ask Carlos Silva why aren't TNA not going to UK?
we should
So
you know
have a
what?
big following.
We know who to ask, low key.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna ask why they're not going to do the UK. They should do it.
We should have though. Next time we get to interview him, next time, if, when, whatever.
Because they have a big following.
Did
TNA
I not?
does have it. And then
I can't
With
believe
Leon
none of us thought of asking that the first time. I mean, we weren't really.
no, I asked him about the stadium shows in 2026. You know, they're there to go and expand the horizon there. I think we did ask him about Puerto Rico.
Because they have they literally have a guy from the UK.
Yeah,
that's who I was
for-
thinking. I would have asked.
Simon.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't want to give his name out, but yeah.
I mean,
But yeah, he like I would have just like you don't think he would have like he could do something about it, like, or like help influence it?
maybe financially, logistically wise, it wasn't going to be. I don't know. Maybe they because so
they got to send all their going overseas, send all their talent, all that shit, transport rings, all that stuff.
Oh, that was beautiful. That coast to coast with that. Yeah, that was nice. You know what? That was a good statement, Tony Schiavone. That was the move of the tournament right here. That coast to coast. That was nice.
No way
That
you're
was
gonna have
another nice-
Darby lose in the first round.
El pendejo loses. Pendejo.
Wow. No way you have Darby lose in the first round. Fuck yeah.
Ah, wow, man. That stuffing and that turkey is going to taste so much better.
Why?
Oh, yes. He didn't even believe that.
Yeah, like what? Oh, come on. Oh, no.
And he had the perfect letter next to him.
That's disappointing.
Exactly, Tony. Porque es un pendejo. You don't want to be that guy.
This guy Darby can't even get up.
I don't think I'm gonna go that far as match of the week. You haven't watched Kendall Gray versus Lonnie Reed. I mean, that was a fucking match. Or even the triple threat match with Ying Ying Lee and Kalani, and that was good. This one, we were just talking about how we weren't invested in it. I mean, he did a couple good moves there, saved it. He got the match back with the coast to coast and then the finisher there. Oh, look. FTR, the new tag team champions. Ten stars for Meltzer. Oh, and Collision. A Collision, Chris. Collision.
Good thing no one fucking watches that.
We're not gonna put.
If I'm watching
no
wrestling on Thanksgiving, I'm watching TNA.
No,
And mind you, I already know some of the shit that's happened, and I would still rather watch that.
No, we're gonna watch that tomorrow. We're gonna be here after we eat. You know, after the Cowboys loses to the Chiefs.
Okay, the Steelers don't fucking play.
Who Detroit plays? Detroit plays somebody on. I wish they changed the teams, but they won't.
No, hell no. It's Green Bay versus Detroit. Obviously, the Cowboys and the Chiefs. And then this is the game I need to pay attention to: is the Ravens and the Bengals.
Yeah, that's a big one.
First place is on the line. Big one. I can't believe the Steelers fucking lost, man.
We got a grueling schedule coming up.
We got the Chiefs, Bills. We got the fucking Bills, Lions, Ravens. Oh.
He's gonna bet a turkey leg that the Packers win. You know what? I hope so.
I need the Bengals to win though, because that'll give the Ravens their first divisional loss, and we already beat the Bengals, so all of us will have one divisional loss. I need the Bengals to win that game, because if the Ravens win, they're up on us, and they're undefeated in the division. That's a big no-no. The Steelers will be in big trouble.
I see it. Yeah, Fluco.
Joe Burrow's playing.
Burrow.
Joe Burrow's cleared. He's starting.
Oh yeah, so
according to what I saw, Joe Burrow's he's playing. I think
Higgins is out though. Higgins is out.
And Jamar Chase. I know that one game suspension was last week, so he'll be back. It doesn't matter. That defense is so fucking bad. It doesn't matter what the Bengals do. That defense sucks. Damn, they're really gonna start this main event at 10:50. Wow.
I'm telling you, it's gonna go on an overrun, 10:15, easy.
For what? Orange Cassidy fucking sucks. He's the worst wrestler in the business.
Bro, I'm thinking I don't think I'm gonna do SmackDown stream Friday.
I don't blame you, bro. It's
I don't think I'm not. I'm gonna take because we're gonna go back on Saturday to do because we're gonna do tomorrow Thanksgiving because that's your thing. Oh my goodness.
Boo!
Seems like he just woke up. So cut the mic and go and move on.
Shut the fuck up, man.
The Collision Hero.
Why? So you guys can go like this? Look at that graphic. Look like a fucking idiot.
Wow. That's a bomb burner.
I'd rather watch Juggalo Championship Wrestling than watch anything that fucking Eddie Kingston.
They're going to be on tomorrow night, too.
Yeah, I know. That's all Vince Russo. Well, you know, Juggalo Championship Wrestling, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, they added another clown to the writing
He
scene.
blocked me
His clown.
because I said, yeah. It was Triple H they're the worst writers. Like, dude, you're playing Juggalos in the fucking gatherings in the Juggalos with your fucking stupid clown posse, and you're talking.
Bro, and he's like, one thing I want to talk about that interview with Harley. Go. He's not writers. He's not.
Let's
writers.
go. It's
WWE,
interesting that whatever the fuck's going on right now.
Triple A is not a writer. Triple A has a writing team. He just decides who's going to win and what direction which the writers come up with. He'll say, "I like this story. We'll go with this direction." Of course, he's not the writer. He's not writing the show. He's just approving the direction and the script of the show. Then that's what separated. Vince used to do the writing himself, and then he bought some people, but then he would still break it up and write it himself. Anyways. All right, it's Claudio Coloni. He's a Coloni. It's not like he's not like an Italian dessert.
Come on, Cesaro, do it.
My wife saw him the other day, and she goes, "He's still boring as he was in WWE, huh?"
He lives in Orlando?
Hey. No, when she saw him on TV, I think it was before. That guy's still as boring. Well, he hasn't changed. He's still boring.
Oh, because I thought she saw him in person because she'd be seeing everybody.
No. Yeah,
Boo!
There's pockets. There's pockets. Look at that. He got 100 wins. 100 wins, Chris.
Careful with the music because it sucks. You don't want to get fucked with that shitty ass music. At least have it be good.
What's going on, D-Walk? D-Walk is in the building, man. Sorry I missed you. Just saw it now. D-Walk.
Yeah, sorry. We got a couple different chats going on. What up, Mr. Flint?
That's D-Walk. He asked me to come on and talk some NXT today, but I told him I was doing this watch along, and then if I have time, I'll jump over. Hopefully, if he's still on the air, I'll jump over. Where's the wrestling gear, pal? Hopefully, he doesn't slip like Brock Lesnar. I mean,
this
guys
is his
with
wrestling
these
gear,
denims,
Tony.
man. You can't wear those Lee jeans. Look at what happened to Brock Lesnar. Oh, look, he went for a schoolboy.
Might as well just wrestle with your hands in your fucking pocket the entire time.
Look at his backslide. Coloni. Look at Coloni.
Hornswoggle's a better wrestler than you.
You know what? 214, I totally agree with you. That is a freshly squeezed and no one original gimmick. None of that is copy and paste. Yeah, he is original with that, though.
The freshly squeezed moron.
I missed that Mimosa match. I think I'm gonna watch that. I think I'm gonna get the $2.99 and watch that. The Orange Cassidy and Chris Jericho Mimosa match.
I will get in trouble for the shit I would say if I actually reacted to that match on camera.
So no mention of the statewide champion, huh? Oh, wait a minute.
Anyway, where the fuck was Ricochet? You're gonna tell me he couldn't do a heel promo?
You know what? But be honest with you, there isn't no room right now. Where was he gonna fit? What would you have taken out of the show? You couldn't. You needed you needed the woman tag team match. You needed it. Because you still got that. You can't keep prolonging this tournament after you have this tournament that started.
Easy. You take away that pointless segment we got between Samoa Joe and Hangman.
Okay. Here's the thing. I think he should have waited. I know he wanted to pop the big rating before Thanksgiving.
Instead of hearing from FT. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
No, you needed the tournament here, but you're right. Instead of hearing from FTR, I don't know where would you would have fit Ricochet though.
No, I agree. You have to have your tournament matches. It's just like get like on FTR, like put him one of these matches on Collision or something. It's not like they're doing. Don't have this match. How about that? Don't have that match either. How about that?
The reason why the Collision, this Continental, is because they want a rating tonight. And that's smart. But damn, they don't have no now. You just made this new champion. We're not gonna see it either.
Right, like, dude, like, I hate to sound like a certain somebody, but I don't like the match after match after match after match.
No, I agree with you.
But
you know what they could have done? Ricochet a quick promo, say I'm going to WrestleCade and I'm going to challenge somebody for this national champion.
Well, yes, but I mean, look, Cha-Cha Charlie is fucking fighting for the TNA title at WrestleCade. They don't like these WrestleCade matches are ridiculous, bro. Shout out to our friends. This isn't I'm not making fun. This is why I'm gonna say it. And I actually would like to see this. There's a thing going around on the independent community. I know we haven't been involved in that community for a while now, but there's been a thing. They're trying to book Matt Awesome versus Tommy Invincible, and Matt wants it.
Oh, okay.
I would actually watch that.
I want to see that. Tommy, two Bronx guys go at it.
Mm-hmm.
Why not? Let's go. You know what? I'm gonna get in on that hype train. I want Tommy Invincible needs a couple.
No, that's why I said it, because it would actually. I actually wouldn't mind watching that.
I want to see him get his ass kicked and get hit by the chancla a couple times by Matt Awesome.
Now, Rich Holiday, it's making fun of him. It was that was so funny.
All right. I like that. Let's go. Matt, if you're listening, Matt, tell us what we could do to help you get.
Facts. Get we would, even though Tommy Invisible thinks his shit don't stink, we'll still fucking promote. Yeah. We'll still fucking put it. We'll still help you.
We want to make sure you go over.
Right.
We want to make sure you go over.
That's why we would cheer you on.
Well, I'm not even that. He's a fellow Boricua. Let's go.
Oh, that too. This guy, Tommy Invincible, posted like a whole paragraph love letter about he was kind of disappointed he wasn't in the Last Man Now tournament.
Oh yeah, okay. Go hold the belt, you geek. Go hold Moneseri Ronel belt, you geek.
Hold up, I can't say this straight, because he posted a whole paragraph. I was like, it's disappointing that I wasn't in the tournament. I would have really loved to compete for it.
Yeah, he could play him. He could play him on 2K25
for a chance to fight my childhood hero. This and that. Maybe next time. Hopefully someday, if he ever wants to come out of retirement, whatever.
2K25. He could do that there.
Bro,
maybe the micro man.
Bro,
John Wiener's available. Bro, John Wiener's available.
And he was because remember Cena said in his promo he feels invincible. Tommy was like emotional on social media because he felt like that was towards him. Like that.
You know what?
Like,
all right, that's fine. Like every Star Wars reference they meant, like everyone he mentions on anywhere, it's I take exception to it that they're mentioning my channel.
He's like, I feel invincible, and Tommy was like, oh my god, like he shouted me out, like if this is if I can't be in the tournament, this is just as good. But I was like, dude, you have a
oh my god, look at the way he got pockets.
Oh my god, yes. Drag his ass like a little fucking bitch. Drag his ass like the bitch he is.
Boy, now I don't need Claudio to sniff it now. Don't be sniffing the fingers now. Uh-oh. He's pocketing up.
Oh
He's
my
pocketing
God.
up. Oh, hey. That's what pockets want to do. He wants to go play pocket pool. Oh, there's a what's that, Slumdog Millionaire? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's a DDT now. It's not a Slumdog Millionaire, a Slumdog Millionaire, whatever the hell you want to call it. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Pocket pool time. There it is.
Oh my God,
Pocket
bro.
pool time. There's pockets.
Dude, this is
Oh no, you use your hand to get up.
dude, I can't stand this. I can't stand this. This is freaking ridiculous. He makes a mockery out of the business. He's the worst wrestler I've ever seen in my life. I have been watching wrestling since I was about 5, maybe 6 years old. In 2005, I've been watching wrestling. And I can truly, truly say, and I know a lot of wrestling. I know a lot of wrestling going back from the 90s. He is the worst wrestler I've ever fucking seen in my life. He's worse than...
I don't feel like that like you, but I don't think he's the greatest either.
He is so bad. I do not like anything. There's just something, like, if there's one person I could punch in the face, it's Orange Cassidy. Like, there's just something about him that I can't stand. Like, I'm obviously being over dramatic. There's obviously worse wrestlers than Orange. I'm just letting you guys know how much I can't stand the guy.
All right. I like the fact that little kids dress up like him.
You know what, Heather? Every time that corny rips on Orange Cassidy, it's like the Steelers winning the Super Bowl. I get it. It's like I celebrate. Like, it gets me that excited every time I hear Cornette shit on this guy.
Oh, that European uppercut. This is the underrated good referee in the whole company right now. By default. He's the best referee by default. Boy, that crowd from me.
Are they chanting Cody Rhodes?
You know what? You're right.
They were just chanting Cody Rhodes.
This is for a main event.
All right, 2-minute overrun. Oh, see, there we go, Kev. They're gonna do it on Collision. I guarantee you that's just a backstage segment too. I guarantee Ricochet. Yeah, I guarantee Ricochet don't even go out.
Yeah, because they were asking what happened to the new title. I mean, they just ran out of time.
Give him the meanest fucking. Get him so dizzy.
He threw him like a sack of toilet, like a crap.
Good, that's what he is.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh my God! If he wins this match,
uh-oh. Okay, what are we doing here?
ah. Oh my God.
Bro, Tony's gonna book him to win. Alabama Slam.
Oh, the 5-minute overrun. What the fuck was that?
All of that to do a backdrop. He's been setting that up all match to do that. That was the payoff, the big backdrop. Oh, Tony's so dramatic. What in the world, Will? Hey, man, you keep throwing. He's one of the toughest.
This guy can't like have some like, I don't know, like decency to actually have fucking wrestling gear. Like, like I'm finding everything wrong. Anything I can wrong with this guy right now. Like, you can't have some common courtesy. You can't have some common courtesy. You look like you're going to the fucking gym. You look like you're going to your local YMCA. Like, you can't have some common like decency to like put some wrestling gear and actually like look like a wrestler.
Bro, when I see him, I think of he's oh my God, here we go.
Yes. Have a real no, Yes. Oh my God. Thank God. Oh.
Bro, that place is dead for a main event. They're not even getting up on their feet to clap. That's the main event. They should be going berserk to bananas.
Oh yeah, baby. L. Yeah. Take a big fat freaking L.
All right, who's gonna interrupt this here? Here we go. I see somebody coming to the back. Oh my God, this is the copy and paste stuff. Let's see, who is it? Is it Marina? Oh, they're going one-on-one next. Next week is going to be interesting. Here comes the Death Riders. Oh, they're going for an interview to close out here.
Oh my God.
And Renee's doing the interview here. Rare to see Renee. They're going to turn on him right here.
I hope tonight's the last night of the Death Riders.
This is it. They're going to turn on John. Oh, wait a minute. Pockets. Why is Pockets still there? Okay, now Pockets. Now, oh, no, forget it. They're not turning on John Roxy.
Oh, Marina's going to beat up her husband? Yeah.
Roderick Strong. This is, come on. It didn't work for the WWE for War Games. They're gonna make it work for this here.
Dude, I wish they would do some realistic stuff. Like, if they're gonna have Roddy and Kyle O'Reilly and all these like get implicated with Marina, can they make it like interesting and cool to like acknowledge the fact that like you see her beating up her husband right now, and you can't even like give me something interesting where it's like, yo, you're gonna like I'm your husband, you're gonna be with them. Like, come on, like. You know what I like? Wouldn't that get you invested a little bit, just a little bit, a tiny bit? That would make it feel more real.
B-Ball got his gear on to do nothing to come out for this stupid brawl. Yeah, my cara cagada.
That's the one thing in this whole thing.
Kyle O'Reilly took that a nasty look. Okaka's not even doing anything. He's just standing there looking. But Useless takes a punch in the mouth.
What was the point of this extra 7 minutes?
I don't know. I don't get it. This was not a good way of closing this out.
That was stupid. Well, what was the point? Like, why did you have Renee and all that come out here? Why didn't you just do that after the match was over? Right after the match was over.
I think they thought they were trying to tease us, thinking that Moxie was going to get betrayed, and then they did. They wanted to swerve us.
They didn't even let it breathe.
I could give you a lot of credit.
When Renee started talking and Orange Cassidy just punched him. They didn't even give a moment. They didn't let any of the Death Riders say shit for it to even tease. So they didn't do a good job of doing that.
And then thank God for John Cena coming on after this show. I don't know. It was a weird AEW. Was I entertained for 2 hours? I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit because it was fun because we were laughing. We were going back and forth. We were laughing at the stuff. We talked about all the other stuff, but we'll see how the numbers do. The numbers are doing good. We'll make this sometime here on some Wednesdays. Not everyone, but we'll throw it in the repertoire.
Special ones like we should have.
Winter's coming.
We should have did Blood and Guts. Low-key.
Yeah, we actually saw it.
We know, dude. We were texting each other during the show, and I'm just like, we should have just fucking streamed. Well, that's all right. They'll have some more like I'm sure like crazy matches on a Dynamite. That's one thing they'll do those stipulation matches on a Wednesday night. They won't just save it for pay-per-view. So I'm sure they have a good one, but no, tonight's Dynamite didn't hit for me. Match after match after match. I get it. You're doing the Continental Classic. But I would have liked to heard from Swerve Again, he's been gone for so long. We haven't heard from him. I would have liked to heard from Ricochet tonight. Just something. What we got that wasn't a match that with the ops. That I mean, Swerve comes out of the car, comes back, and he doesn't even say anything. He's automatically ready to go into violence. Let it breathe. Why do you have to go? Why can't you just come out and speak? Get a start out. They're going from you're going from 0 to 100 real quick when you don't have to. So I don't know. I would have liked to seen him by himself in the ring, but if you were going to do that, why couldn't you? I don't know. There's certain things I would have liked, made a different format, but what we got, it wasn't bad. The matches were good. The women's match was terrible, and I hate to even say that because it seems like I'm shitting on the ladies. I actually like I like some of the ladies in AEW. I'm not trying to shit on them because I think they had the better or blood and guts. So I'm not shitting on them. But that match was awful. And it just I don't know, man. The energy just didn't seem like it was there tonight for the crowd. I mean, it looked fine on TV, but the crowd didn't seem that interesting. Again, the closing, what we just saw, wasn't that great. It went quick though. It was a quick 2 hours. I'll say that. That's my favorite part of tonight.
It was fast. It went fast. I was disappointed with the main event with the crowd when the main event was over. No clapping, no crowd. And normally where AEW fans go crazy, I think we had one time and it was shut down. There was no "This is awesome" chants throughout, and they had good matches in the Continental Classic. No "This is awesome" chants for that crowd tonight. I don't care about the wins and losses because this is a round robin tournament. So, for Darby to lose, I think it helps Kevin Knight because you want to feel Kevin Knight special in this tournament. Let's get a victory on Darby. Mascara Sagrada losing to John Moxley. I think there's going to be storytelling being told in this Continental Classic for you wrestling fans that say they don't. I think we saw that at the end there, Death Riders, Don Callis family, Okada's like, he's the champion. He's like, you know what, y'all can kill yourselves over this. So, he's behind because he lost to Fletcher. So it's all different things back and forth. We'll find out how this tournament breaks down. I thought tonight, it was a good show. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. It wasn't god awful. There's been worse Dynamites, is it worthy to watch again? No. For me, no. Did I enjoy it? It was fun because we got to conversate, laugh a little bit. Be thankful that we had live wrestling here on a Wednesday.
That I agree with. Live wrestling on a Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Well, this is going to be the only show besides Monday Night Raw where Saturday. I don't know the results. Well,
right.
War Games, of course, but your weekly episodic shows. But I don't know.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah, so do I. That. I agree. So do I.
I gotta appreciate AEW for that, for going live and not taping, and I believe Collision will be taped. I don't know if it's tonight, but the venue wasn't bad though.
No, it looked fun.
I like the people in the Raptors. I like the people in the Raptors. Yeah. I did like that to see that. They didn't turn too much the lights off because if that place was really a little empty, they would have had upstairs dark. So we got to see people hanging out in the upper bowl, and we saw the bar, and so forth there. Again, those are details of the creative with like you said, Swerve. Have a conversation with Swerve. Why has he decided to return? Because he can't see, whatever the case was. I think Hook didn't not hit for me. Hook is like go away heat. He's not Hook for me doesn't do it for me, brother. And then Eddie Kingston cuts that promo. He's gonna have to take on Shibata. But he doesn't want to talk about Hook. Hook had never did anything to betray him. If anything, they should have done that where, a backstage like, bro, what are you doing? And then that's when they could. But they didn't ever. So now they just become enemies because he decided to help the ops. Wait a minute, you were tagging a few minutes ago. You was his protege, his mentor. What happened? Can you explain that? No, today I don't feel like, he came out to help Joe. Today we're not friends anymore. That's kind of disconnect. That's why you lose a little of the audience with the disconnect. And again, good thing that Ricochet is coming back tomorrow night. So to show about his title, his newly won title, no Hurt Syndicate, no mention of the Hurt Syndicate. I think the Hurt Syndicate will be off of TV for a couple of weeks. which they don't need to. But I don't be surprised if we don't see the Syndicate for a few weeks.
Fine by me.
Yeah, but again, this was not bad. Heather gave it a 6.5 out of 10. There were some weird booking decisions on this one. Again, the pacing of the show, not bad. Just letting certain things breathe and trying. I understand they wanted to give a lot of wrestling because they feel like they're going to have a big audience, people watching. And I think that's where Tony Khan's mentality went. You know, I got a lot of people watching, so I'm going to give them a lot of wrestling. So you can see we got a lot of action wrestling, not commercials, not filling it with a shitload of commercials and always breaking in between matches. That I got to give AEW credit, because what we complain about Monday Night Raw, in the middle of a match they go on a commercial and then you can't get too much of it. They give you action. I agree. They give you action. You gotta give them credit where credit is due for all elite wrestling. So I want to give that credit. So guys, everyone that's listening to us, have a happy Thanksgiving. Yes. We're gonna be on tomorrow night. We're gonna be back on to do TNA, but enjoy the Thanksgiving. Your loved ones. Don't take anything for granted. We don't take you for granted. We appreciate everyone that came on, watch us, whether you like it or don't like us. But we appreciate you to join us and listening to us and giving us your time. So be safe. If you're drinking, please give the keys to the designated driver. Get Uber and make sure make sure also your surroundings. You may be impaired. Remember, there's other people with little kids on the road as well. So please be responsible. Give your keys. Arrive alive. Make sure you're safe and sound. And if you haven't called a loved one, reach out. It's not time to call a loved one and tell them, "Hey, I was thinking about you, man. Have a Thanksgiving. I'm thankful that we're part of the blood, our family tree, bloodline, whatever the case is." So that's my message. I can't wait to see Chris tomorrow. Chris, I'll text you during the middle of the day, whatever the case about all that stuff. I know we're going to talk backstage, but I mean, on air, we'll do all that stuff. So, guys, we're going to say goodbye here on the playback and then on YouTube. Muchas gracias. Que Dios te bendiga. We're thankful, and we'll see you soon. All right, let me say goodbye here.
Represento las calles de mi tierra, mi bandera.